Hey everyone, this is Namrata. Hope you all are doing good and staying safe. Our SFDC One Stop YouTube channel has hit a milestone of 1000 plus subscriber, and we would like to take this forum to thank each one of you for supporting our channel and providing all your valuable feedback and comments. Your feedback has provided us motivation to add more and more videos, which is helping our Salesforce family. Please continue to provide the same kind of support and love towards our channel and also provide your valuable feedbacks that will help us improve and work towards adding more videos on various important topics in Salesforce. Now let us get into our today's session. Today's session we will be discussing another important topic in Salesforce called as a multi-factor authentication. So we will divide this session into two sessions, session 1 and session 2. Session 1, we will be discussing what is MFA. We'll try to understand why we need the multi-factor authentication, when this will be enforced for our users, the scope of MFA, how to enable the MFA in our Salesforce org, what and all are the various verifications options that are provided by the Salesforce. Then our session 2 will mainly concentrate on our end-to-end demo, that is enabling the MFA, then trying to log in after the MFA is enabled as a Salesforce user. Now let us try to understand multi-factor MFA. As it says, it stands for multi-factor authentication. So for Salesforce, maintaining the highest security of our customers and maintaining that trust are the topmost priority, right? Now in order to ensure more stronger security, Salesforce is enforcing all the customers to implement the multi-factor authentication. So it is one of the easiest and the most effective tools that can enforce enhanced security login that will help in preventing unauthorized account access and helps in safeguarding our Salesforce data. Let us try to understand why do we need the MFA. As I said earlier, it acts as an extra layer of protection against threats like phishing attacks, credential stuffing, and account takeovers. MFA secures the login access of our users by asking them to enter the one-time password to prove they are who they say they are. And basically, this MFA is available at no cost for all our Salesforce users. So by February 1, 2022, Salesforce will begin requiring customers to enable an MFA in order to access any of the Salesforce products. So by February 2021, you need to be prepared to log into your Salesforce with the MFA. So now let us try to understand which user type, login, and environments requires the MFA, basically the scope of MFA. As said over here, all our internal users will be required to log in using the MFA. Basically, it's like whenever they try to log in through the user interface, they must use the multi-factor authentication starting from February 1, 2022. External users, they doesn't require MFA. Community users also doesn't require MFA. Charter users, no MFA is required. API or integration logins, it is not needed. And another point to remember is MFA is only enforced for our production users. If at all you have the sandbox users, it is not enforced. However, before you try to make enable the MFA for the production, it is always advisable to enable the MFA in the sandbox environment and check out what and all other steps that needs to be done to ensure that the multi-factor authentication is enabled successfully and all our internal users are able to log into Salesforce successfully before you enable the MFA in the production. So that is one of the best practice that you have to follow. So you can enable the MFA in your sandbox, test it, verify it, have some support processes aligned, and then follow the same process and do it in your production environment. Okay. So how do you enable the multi-factor authentication? So basically we create a new permission set for the multi-factor, and under the system permissions, you have to enable multi-factor authentication for user interface login. And then all our admins, our system admin can assign the permission set to users who will be using the multi-factor authentication. So what are the different verifications options which are provided by the Salesforce? There are two things. One is a mobile application. The second one is a physical key. For the mobile application, there are two different applications that is provided. One is a Salesforce Authenticator application, which is a recommended option, and it supports the Android and the iOS version. If at all people are not convenient to use the Salesforce Authenticator, Salesforce is also providing us an option with the third party TOTP Authenticator app. Like you have Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, right? You can make use of these two authenticators if you are not convenient to use the Salesforce Authenticator. So these are the mobile application, that is software applications, which is provided as a verification option. If this is if this is not possible for your customers, then what you can do is you can send them the physical key, that is an hardware. You can post the physical key to our customers so that they can enter the physical key. They can, as a USB, they can try to use the physical key, and as soon as they enter the physical key, like click on it, it provides you the security key, and using that they will be able to log in into your Salesforce. It is called as a UB key. So these are the two methods, a software or the hardware. Software, there are two applications, two apps which are provided. One is the Salesforce Authenticator app, which is a recommended option. If you're not convenient, you can make use of the other authenticator apps like Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator. So now let us try to understand the how MFA works. So basically, we will have to download the Salesforce Authenticator app. So this is how it looks like. If you're using your iPhone, you can go to your app store, type in Salesforce Authenticator app. Then you have to download the Salesforce Authenticator app on your mobile phone. If you're using the Android, you can go to your Play Store, search for the Salesforce Authenticator application, and then try to download that in your mobile phone. That is step one. Once you download it and you open that particular application, click on that particular app. It shows the first image is like welcome to Salesforce Authenticator. If you want to take a tour, you can take a tour. If you are not really interested, you can skip on tour. So once you skip on the tour, the second step is it asks you to provide you the mobile number. So what it does is it will text you a link to your verified mobile number. Verifying your mobile number starts as a backup of your accounts to restore accounts from an existing backup. So this is mainly used as a backup. If at all you're not convenient to provide your mobile number on your authenticator application, you can skip it. So this is step 2. Now once you skip it, or once you provide your mobile number, so I have skipped it. So once you skip it, it will ask you, this is the third screen which comes up. Let's get started. Add an account or restore from the backup. You have to click on add an account. Once you click on add an account, here you see right on the top of the screen, two word phrase will be showing up. So basically you will have to copy this particular previous secret, and then once you open the Salesforce in your browser, you will have to copy this particular two word phrase and paste it, or type it in your Salesforce browser. Or what you can also do is, Salesforce is also providing us an option to scan the QR code. Once you scan it, it will automatically take that scanner and try to scan it, and then you will be able to log in into your Salesforce. So this is the step-by-step process how you can make use of the Salesforce Authenticator. So in our demo, I will try to do each step one by one, and will try to explain you and enable you to download the Salesforce Authenticator, enable the multi-factor authentication, and then you will be able to log in into your Salesforce. So that is what is described in my multi-factor authentication verification slide. Download the Authenticator app, register using the two-phrase word for Salesforce instance. Then once you verify it, every time you try to log into your Salesforce instance, it will ask you to verify the login and approve your login request. This we have discussed, and here this is a detailed slide of what we have described in my previous. So that is what it says, describe clearly. Download, open your Salesforce browser, username and password, click on add account, copy the two-word phrase, verify the information in your phone and connect. Users will be able to log in into your Salesforce successfully. That is a first time registration. Now once you have registered, you will always have to log into your Salesforce, right? Then the process is called as a re-verification. So on your mobile device, what you have to do is you have to respond to the push notification, and in order to, you will have to open your Salesforce Authenticator app, and using the push notification you can either approve the access or you can reject the access. That is always called whenever you try to log into your Salesforce for the second time. So that is a re-verification process that you have to do. So this is what we have for today's session. Stay tuned for our next session, which is related to the demo on the multi-factor authentication. Until then, please do take care and stay safe. Signing off, Namrata Karyala. Bye-bye.